video, we discussed how to solve for x in various congruences. The algebra involved in solving unknowns and congruences is very different from the algebra that you learned in high school. In fact, this new algebra can be better understood in courses such as number theory and abstract algebra. In this video, we'll cover an example where the algebra in congruences differs greatly from the algebra that you learned in high school. Hey everyone, real quick, I just want to mention that this video is a part of a whole course that I made. You can find a link to this entire course in the description below and make sure to click on that subscribe button. All right, let's take a look at an example. Let's try to do 2x equals 3 mod 14. So that is 2x equals 3 mod 14. Try to figure out on your own why this problem can't be solved. Well, the main reason is because if you want to divide by 2 on both sides, you'll need to add 14 to 3 over and over again until you can divide by 2. The problem is that you'll never get a number divisible by 2 if you add 14 to 3 over and over again. So if you try adding 14, you'll still get something odd. If you add 14 again, you'll still get something odd. If you add 14 again, you'll still get something odd. This means that there's no solution to the problem. So this begs a question. When is x solvable? Well, the reason we couldn't solve for x in this problem was because 2 and 14 are both divisible by 2 and 3 was not divisible by 2. So in general, given the congruence, and I'm actually going to generalize this real quick here. Given the congruence ax equals b mod n, if a and n are divisible by a number which b is not divisible by, then there will be no solutions. We'll end up having to add n over and over again, and we'll just never get b to be divisible by that number that's in common between both a and n. In fact, we really only need to check one divisor of a and n, the greatest common divisor. Thus, a more compact way to say all of this is that if the greatest common divisor between a and n does not divide b, then ax congruent to b mod n has no solutions. And this is an incredibly important result. If you want to try to divide by a, you have to first make sure that you can. And you don't want to have to add n over and over and over again to eventually realize that the problem is just not solvable. This is a great way to check if that problem is in fact solvable. Anyways, thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.